Hey there, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new season of The Wine Fool. New year, new season. That's how it works, right? Keeping it simple in 2024. 2024, can you believe it? Yeah, we're getting old. I'm Scott, the Wine Fool, and this week we're checking out a couple of Trader Joe's value wines to give our wallets a little bit of rest. But these are their top shelf labels, both for less than $15. If you're new here, be sure to check out my other videos on Trader Joe's selections. I've got a couple out there. I'll post a link up above to at least one of them, but I think we've got a few, and even a secret one. I think my last video of 2023 had a Trader Joe's wine in there, or a couple wines that have been purchased from Trader Joe's. So if you like what you see in this video, I hope you'll follow along and see what we have to do this year. As we've discussed before, Trader Joe's sources its wines from all over the world and offers a variety of quality levels, ranging from its Growers Reserve all the way up to their Diamond Reserve, but still keeping it, I think, even the Diamond Reserve, I'm not sure, I think even those are under $20. Today we have Gran Reserva, which they use for their South American wines, and a Platinum Reserve wine. First up, we have a Cabernet Sauvignon from the Maule Valley region of Chile. The Maule Valley is one of Chile's most historic and diverse wine regions, located in the central part of the country, just south of the capital, Santiago. It's part of the larger Central Valley, a wine region known for its excellent grape growing conditions. The Mediterranean-like climate offers warm, dry summers and cool, wet winters, making it suitable for a wide range of grape varieties and making it one of Chile's most diverse wine regions. This is the Trader Joe's 2020 Gran Reserva Cabernet Sauvignon Lot 121, vinted and bottled by Terra Austral S.A., Santiago, Chile. It's 14% alcohol by volume and was $12.99. So what does a Chilean Cabernet bring to the table? Well, a standard Cab brings full body, right? Like we know that. Full body, high tannins, rich dark fruit flavors. For the Chilean Cab, apparently it's not unusual to find hints of mint or even sage on the nose, and earth and tobacco on the palate. Let's give it a try. As you can see, I upgraded a little bit. Santa was good to me this year.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
If you've never seen a Rydell wings, I forget what it's called. It's like wine wings. It's kind of silly. This thing's massive. It's bigger than my head. It's magnificent, and it's also terrifying at the same time. I'm actually afraid to hold it. But I can see kind of what it's doing to the wine, giving it lots of room. That's a lot of wine, actually. It doesn't look like it because of the size of the glass, but it's actually a lot of wine. And it's giving it lots of room to breathe. But yes, I'm actually terrified to be holding it right now. So getting those dark fruits on the nose, definitely. I don't know about the sage or mint. Maybe the sage. Maybe the sage. I'm not familiar enough with sage, but all right, let's give it a try. Wow, very tannic. Woof. It's definitely like a kind of first sip, like woof. Bit of a punch to the mouth. Good fruit though. Like nice dark fruit flavors, cherry, blackberry, that kind of thing. But yeah, that initial kick of tannins, decent acidity. I want to say like moderate acidity, very high on the tannins. This could use some breathing time, methinks. This could use some time in the bottle. On the second sip, it's not quite as bold. Still fairly high tannins though, especially for that first sip. I'm going to put this at a wine full level 2. This is a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more, a little bit less approachable because of that, typical dry red wine, high tannins, not an introductory wine at all. Very tasty, complicated to a degree, good fruit, good acidity, really quite pleasant. I think it could use time in a decanter, really just to aerate it, not necessarily to decant because it's not old enough for that. But really pleasant. And again, $13, really nice. Like this is something that I'd be happy to serve to guests. And I'm not killing myself. And it's something a little bit different. It's Chilean. It's it's not a California cab, but you're getting a lot of the same qualities that make a California cab good. So yeah, really enjoyable. So next up was a bit of a startling find. If you remember me in my previous videos on Trader Joe's, I'd never seen a Platinum Reserve. So seeing not only a Platinum Reserve, but seeing that it was a Bordeaux from Saint-Emilion, really a French wine region we covered fairly extensively in the past, but one that's renowned throughout the world, and for less than $15. Bit of a shocker. Was not expecting that. Didn't think that they would be able to pull a Bordeaux from one of the most well-known regions and have it for that inexpensive. So let's see. This is a 2022 Bordeaux bottled by Maison. Oh, here we go. Ginestet. It's a 13.5% alcohol by volume, and like I said, it was $14.99 at the Trader Joe's by me. So Bordeaux, what are we expecting? Full-bodied, strong tannins, moderate acidity, dry, black currants, black cherries, graphite. So like pencil shavings, chocolate and dried herbs. So let's see if Trader Joe's nailed it for $15. Definitely getting the graphite. Those dark fruits. Yeah. It's a little, it probably has to breathe a little bit. And also, this is a Bordeaux. This is a 2022. It almost seems a shame to open a 2022 Bordeaux, even if it is Trader Joe's. It might do better by sitting on the shelf for a couple of years. I'm expecting, I can sense strength. This is not a weak wine. Nice and dark. I didn't go through the color, but not quite. A little bit of the, it's like that rust at the edges of this one. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Tannic and acidic. Not as quite a pleasant, as pleasant a fruit flavor as the Cabernet. A little bit lighter bodied, I think, and that's kind of pulling away from that. Very dry. No residual sugar whatsoever. Definitely wine full level 2. Maybe even pushing into, I don't want to say pushing into 3, because at the end of the day, it's Trader Joe's. It's probably not as complicated as it should be. Still great though. Still good, especially given the price. Again, $15. I challenge anybody to find an equivalent Bordeaux for that much, for that price from that region. Yeah, not much more to say about that. Again, a bit more confrontational, this one, more so than the Cab. The Cab's a little bit more approachable. Definitely dry. It makes this Cab feel not quite as dry, and that's understandable, I guess, to a degree. But yeah, really quite pleasant. Really hard to complain. I think Trader Joe's shows up once again, delivering the goods. Again, are you going to cellar any of these? No, but how many people are out there cellaring stuff anyway? Maybe I am. Again, want to be adventurous, want to go out, be a wine fool, try new things. Trader Joe's is the way to go. There's really no doubt about that. So yeah, an impressive collection at Trader Joe's. Not only the labels that they have, they often carry, bottles that aren't necessarily their label, but are in that nice sweet spot of that $10 to $20 range. Occasionally they'll have something. I think the most I've ever seen is like 25, 26 at Trader Joe's. But, a great place to go to, really try and, find those new varietals that maybe you haven't tried in the past. Give them a shot. See if you like it. See if it's something that you're going to want to, adventure further in. And yeah, you're never really going to break the bank. If you're spending $10, you're going to get a fairly good representation of the varietal and know whether it's something that you want to try again. That's it for this week. Hoping now that we've cleared the holiday season, we'll be back on our regular once weekly schedule. Until next time, stay foolish and cheers to drinking better wine.